am Amanda Tangway, and I am the Creative Director of Life Now by Imagine You. I would like to welcome you to this very special episode of Saturday Morning Live at the National, coming to you direct from Washington, D.C. Established in 1980, Saturday Morning Live is the National Theater's best-loved community and educational program. Stay tuned for today's episode. This work by Imagine You was commissioned by the National Theater, Washington, D.C., and was first presented by the National Theater during the pandemic.
Dive in and discover what's under the cover, the who, what, when, where, why, and how.
There's stories to guide us and friends to remind us
we're not alone in life now.
We'll get crafty with feelings
while we're learning and changing. Here you'll learn how. There's so much to share, and by now you're aware. We can't wait to get on with life now.
Episode number 3. What's your story? There are lots of different types of stories. Happy stories, sad stories, adventure stories, scary stories, romantic stories. Did you know that there are stories inside each and every one of us? Not an actual book floating around in your stomach, but stories that exist in our hearts and our minds. Stories about experiences, sometimes good, sometimes less good, that have shaped our lives. Stories can help us figure out who we are, what's important to us, and they can help us figure out where we're headed. Let's see what stories the Life Now team is going to tell us today.
Does anybody still wear hats anymore? I'm asking for a friend, and that friend is me. See, I'm a hat or a cap is what I used to be. I would ride on the heads of many women and men, going about their day. Say, does anybody still wear hats anymore? I'm asking for a friend. I used to have many friends. Their names ended with Smith. I was with them for many years, and I miss being on top of a head. Let me tell you what led me here. First was Anthony, a tough man was he. Rough and rugged, he worked in the field. I would shield his face from the hot sun, from morning till day was done. Toiling in the soil was so much fun, as we watched the crops grow each May. But soon he grew old and didn't need me, so he passed me to his knees. Nancy was a riot, a singer in New York, the city that's never quiet. I would block her face from the bright lights, perform from night to night. Dancing to her singing was so much fun, as we did it all over town. But soon her voice tired, and she retired, so I passed from her to her son, Tyler. Tyler and I played a different game. Each new day was never the same. Acting in shows, I played all the clothes. We were cowboys, spacemen, aliens, and pirates too. Builders, cavemen, samurais, and a wise guru. With our imagination and some glue, we became whoever we wanted to. But soon Tyler grew up, the end of an era, and I found a new head to sit on. Sarah. By then, I was old and tattered, but it didn't matter to Sarah. She wore me every day from first to third grade. Age 6 to 8, I was her best friend and playmate, playing house and dolls and having a ball. We had each other, that was all. And like them all, she grew up and moved on. I miss that family. I loved seeing them grow up and sprout like a tree, with Anthony as the trunk and Sarah as the leaves. I cherish the memories of being their hat or cap or whatever they need. So you see, I'm looking for a friend, and I know a friend is looking for me.
This is just a snapshot of my life story.
I'm Hannah's Noni, and this is Noni's Papu.
Noni means grandmother in Sicilian, and Papu means grandfather in Greek.
My name is Vicky Hakim, and I was born and raised in Greece. Mark, my husband,
Hello.
he's my husband for 56 years.
Noni is from Alexandroupolis, Greece, and Papu is from Larissa, Greece.
Greek music is very important to us because we were raised with that music.
Some of my favorite memories are watching Noni, Papu, and the rest of my family all Greek dance at bar and bat mitzvahs.
Opa!
This is my dad, Harvey Hakim.
Έχουμε να το βάλουμε λίγο κάτω το αυτό. Και μες στα κλίμα. Can you hear?
Yes.
Now. I put it a little louder.
My dad learned to dance from my grandparents too.
Hannah's doing good.
Okay, now it's another song. Wait. It's another one, another dance.
Okay.
This is from Ipiros, the place where you went.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is nice.
Okay. Opa!
It is thrilling to know that I am learning dances that have been passed down from generation to generation. My family's history and traditions help shape and will continue to shape my life story. Thank you so much for watching, or as they say in Greece, Efcharisto.
Let's make a book.
Hi, Mia.
Hi, Hannah.
What are we making today?
Today we're gonna make our own book.
Whoa, my own book?
Yeah, with pages and everything.
But I'm not an author. What will I do with a book with empty pages?
Well, do you like to read stories?
I love to read stories.
Well, everyone's life has their own stories, including your own. And these stories are what make us individual and unique. This book is a place to write down those stories.
Whoa, so I can be an author too?
Yes, let's begin. So the first step is we're gonna take our paper bags and line them up one on top of the other with the back part of the paper bags facing the same way and facing towards the back. So we're gonna lay it down on the ground like this. Now we're gonna fold our bags in half, still with that bottom of the bag facing down. Press down on the crease. Now use your hole punch to punch 2 holes into the spine of the book. This might be kind of hard. So if you need help, feel free to ask for any help.
I'm using a pen. Mia, is that okay? Because I can't find a hole puncher.
You do not need a hole puncher. A pen works perfectly fine.
Okay. I got my 2 holes. They're kind of small. I hope that's okay.
That's totally fine, and they look great, Hannah.
Thank you.
So now we have both holes hole punched, or in Hannah's case, she used a pen to punch the hole through. And now we can go ahead and put either the pipe cleaner or string or ribbon into these holes in order to create a spine for our book. I'm gonna be using blue pipe cleaner.
And I have green ribbon.
So as you can see, I am twisting the pipe cleaner so that way it becomes small enough to be the binding of my book. Another option, if you have scissors around, is to just cut off the ends of the pipe cleaner that are too long and make it a little bit shorter. And so after you cut off the ends of the pipe cleaner, it might look like this.
Okay, come on. There we
Yeah!
go.
Yes! She got the ribbon through, people. So the next step in our craft is we're gonna go ahead and put our story in there. So Hannah, what do you want to write for your story?
I think maybe I'll write about the time I slept over at my grandmother's house.
Oh, I love that.
We stayed up super late. It was a lot of fun.
Sounds so fun.
What are you gonna write?
I'm gonna write about this summer when my family and I went to the beach in Michigan.
Oh, that's great.
It was really, really fun.
I wish we could go to the beach now.
I know, right?
Can we decorate the covers?
Oh yeah, decorate the cover, decorate the inside. This is all your story now. So now, after some decorating, we have a storybook cover. So right here on mine, I wrote my story and I included some waves because I had mentioned going to the beach with my family in Michigan. And on the inside, what I have written right now is I loved visiting Michigan with my family.
I wrote Hannah's life stories, and instead of writing about my grandmother's, I actually wrote about how we just made this craft.
Oh
I'm
my
so
gosh.
excited to keep writing stories, Mia. Thank you so much for teaching me.
Of course, and thank you so much for agreeing to do this craft with me. I had so much fun today, and I'm so happy that now we both have this book.
Me too.
All right, well,
To more life stories.
to more life stories. All right, Hannah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go talk about my story with my family and go see what they have to say.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do the same.
Yay.
Bye, Mia.
Bye, Hannah.
Me and my grandmother, or Ma as I like to call her, share a love of a dessert called flan. I asked her to help me make this delicious treat. You may notice that Ma and I communicate in our own unique way. A little in Spanish and a little in English.
Oh my gosh. ¿Está bien?
Growing up, it was magical to watch my grandmother make a beautiful flan from just a few simple ingredients.
No. Oh, yeah.
¿Se puede, mami?
I'm bad at opening cans. But
No.
I'm doing it.
¿No puedes?
No, sí puedo.
Ok. Está, ya no sirve mi ese.
No?
Tengo que comprar uno.
Well, I'm happy it doesn't work because I just thought I was bad at it. Thought I was crazy.
Porque ya. Es para que veas cómo se va haciendo el caramelo, mira. ¿Ves?
Oh, okay.
Ya. Hasta que queda
¿Y es todo azúcar?
todo azúcar. Sí. ¿No más?
Oh,
No,
wow.
ya azúcar.
¿Por qué te encanta hacer comida para tu familia? Why do you love to make food for your family?
Oh, me gusta.
Yeah, just because you like it?
Yeah. Cuando estaba chiquita yo siempre les hacía.
Yeah.
Now that I'm older, I'm finally learning all of her baking
Porque
secrets.
no te sale bien si no le pones agua.
Oh.
Este es el secreto de la... Ábremelo.
It's the big secret.
Espérate, mi amor, espérate.
That's your big secret?
Ese es el secreto. Ese se llama baño María. Yo no sé en inglés, pero así. ¿Ves? Así.
Siempre es muy cariñosa.
Sí, pues yo tenía mucho amor con mis hijos.
Yeah.
Yo los quería mucho. Yo trabajé mucho para ellos, mira, para sacarlos adelante.
I know.
A tu padre.
I know you did such a good job.
Siempre lo tuve. ¿Cómo queda de huevo? Ahora, así, mira. Ahí está bien. Otra vez voy a tirar. Ok. Ahora no.
Y la vanilla, ¿sí necesita?
¿Eh?
¿La vanilla?
No, ya lo tiene.
Oh, ¿sí?
Sí.
You already put it in?
Sí, madre.
I don't even see.
Cuando lo iba a batir. A ver.
¿Necesitas ayuda?
A ver, sí, espera.
In the middle one?
Ya. Ahí abajo.
Ay,
No quería que se tirara. Bueno, ahora ya. Ni modo.
Sí, ¿está bien?
Sí. Ok. Ahí está. Es todo.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yay, thank you, ma. I love you.
Tan chula. Mira, este ya se vino. Lo agarras así. Y lo volteas. Así. Con cuidado. ¿Ok?
Oh, yay!
Ahí está. Ahí está mi niña bonita. Ok, te lo pongo en el refri. Si quieres tirar.
The recipes and stories I share with my grandmother, whether in Spanish or English, are a very large part of my life story. I love you, Grandma. Te amo, Ma. No matter the language you speak, the language of love is universal.
What is the first birthday you remember? How old were you? What did you do? Who was there? What kind of cake did you eat? For me, it was my 5th birthday. I had kids from my kindergarten class come up to my house, and my older siblings Randy and Richie set up fall games for us to play. Since my birthday is in October, we played pin the tail on the donkey, pumpkin toss, bobbed for apples, and played in the leaves, and made a human leaf pile. And everyone who came either got me a nice present or card. I love getting cards for my birthday. Getting a special message from someone is one of my favorite things. It shows you people care about you and took the time to write a card. This is one of the cards I got. We were all a bunch of monsters eating my Spider-Man cake. Many of those kids went on to become some of my best friends throughout school, and I was so grateful for everyone who came, played games, and had fun. I know every one of us had or experienced a COVID birthday of some kind this year. My birthday this year was a bit smaller, but just as thoughtful. And I got my favorite thing again. No, not another Spider-Man cake, but cards and messages. I got so many from people. My best friends from school, my aunts and uncles, and many others. I even got video messages from one of my favorite actors, and Hip Hop Harry. I got many more messages than in previous years, and it really made me feel connected with people, even though I couldn't be with them in person. Sending letters or emails or online messages can be a great way to remind someone that you care about them. So maybe we couldn't do exactly what we wanted for our birthdays this year, or be with all our friends or extended family, but I hope you got nice messages, and I'm sure it will be a birthday to remember.
Friend E. Patrick Johnson is a scholar, actor, author, and most of all, a storyteller. Today, he is going to share a little bit of his story with us.
Hi, my name is E. Patrick Johnson, and I am the Dean of the School of Communication at Northwestern University. One of the things that I loved to do as a child was dance. Dancing is the place where I felt most free, most loved, and most importantly, where I felt most authentically myself. So I challenge you to lean into that thing that brings you the most joy And no matter what, continue to dance in the delight of your own difference.
What's your story? What's your story? What's your story? What's your story? We've learned a lot on our journey, but now there's so much more to see.
We've learned that change is okay and different ways to say hello. But now it's up to you to go out and explore what you don't know.
But before you
go, we wanna know, what's your story? Look inside, it's up to you and only you to decide.
What's your story? Take a look, 'cause your life now is your own book. With every twist and turn, we felt every feeling as we learned.
And every feeling's okay.
So breathe in and say, I'm not alone.
Don't be afraid to let those feelings out and talk it through, 'cause they matter too. So who are you? What's your story? Look inside, it's up to you and only you to decide.
What's your story? Take a look, 'cause your life now is your own book. So grab a pen and write your name. Your story may change,
But the author will stay the same. So, what's your story? Look inside, it's up to you and only you to decide. What's your story? Take a look, 'cause your life now is your own book.
tell your story, sing it loud, 'cause you stand out among the crowd.
Tell your story with pride, 'cause you've got life now on your side. Tell your story, sing it loud, 'cause you stand out among the crowd. Tell your story with pride, 'cause you've got life now on your side.
We've explored so many different types of stories here at Life Now. But do you know what made them all the same? They were all told from the heart. Let's check back in with each of our storytellers one more time to find out what they like the most about our time together.
Hi again! Thank you for singing and being warriors with me. I've loved sharing new ideas with you. Take care, new friends.
Hi! Thank you so much for using your imagination and letting your creativity shine with me. I hope I've inspired you to get creative with your crafts. Until next time!
Hey, thank you for learning to listen to others and ourselves. I'm so glad we got to learn new things together.
Hey everybody, thanks for dancing and going on musical adventures with me. I'm really excited to see where your stories go from here. Goodbye for now.
You've heard from all of us at Life Now. Now, what's your story?
Thank you for joining us for today's episode of Saturday Morning Live at the National, made possible by generous funding from the Willard and Alice S. Marriott Foundation and donations from viewers like you. For details on upcoming episodes and to learn more about the National Theater, visit us at nationaltheater.org. We look forward to seeing you soon.